Princess, my dog, when we moved here. So now when I hear people and their dogs, I low key, no, not low key, I totally get sad for it over the loss of my dog. It takes forever for this light to come on. Yeah. So this laundry area was cluttered with so much stuff. Now it looks like the way I want it to look because I love space. I love it. I love space. So my plan is to I think I'm gonna leave the bathroom as is. It's good as is. It's just a small bathroom out here. I'm gonna leave it as is. But this here, oh, okay. Okay. So I want to put a bed here and I want to get rid of all of this crap. I mean, for some reason, my mom wanted to keep. I don't want this. I don't want this, definitely. I don't want any of it. I probably want to keep my mom's old radio because she loved it so much and it's so 80s. I remember she put it on her Christmas list in 1987. Yeah, I don't want this. I want this thing gone. This, I don't want it. I don't want it. That, I definitely don't. I don't want any of the crap that's in here. I want to make this into a functional bedroom again. So I'm just waiting. I'm gonna order a dumpster. So my priority for the dumpster. I don't know if we're allowed to throw this whole thing in it, but if we are, baby, that's the first thing that's going in it. It's going in the dumpster. I don't know if the microwave works. My mom swears to God it works. That's what she said before she died. I don't know. So I don't know. I don't want to play around with these windows, but this is the original. This was here when we moved here, right? So this is probably the only original thing in his apartment. No, actually, this and the top the tiles, these tiles, these have been here for almost 50 years. It's very hard to find a replacement, so my mom just put these here. The reality is this apartment needs to be totally restored and reformed and whatever it is that you call it. But I don't have the money or the time to do all of this now. But what I do want to do, what I do want to do is keep it decent enough that somebody can stay here. And it's not like an Airbnb because I can't run an Airbnb on this building. It's not allowed. I want to like invite guests, people that I know that could help me pay the maintenance fees because we pay maintenance fees for building monthly. So, and those are high, high fees. They're a couple $100 every month, right? So it would be nice to have somebody stay and help me pay for those. They could come as my guests and they wouldn't pay me rent or anything. They'd just help me pay for the maintenance fees. My mom had these lights installed shortly before she died. They're super bright. They're too bright for me, if you ask me. So, yeah, I want. I want to retire and I want to convince my husband to maybe retire with me here. I don't know if he's gonna want to do it, but I'd love for him to consider it. I did quite a lot today. Scrubbed the floors everywhere. I scrubbed all the floors, not just a little bit. Like I scrubbed the floors in every single room. So my mom, that's mom and dad. That's my mom. That's baby Skylar. That's me and Glenn Martin. Winter Ball 90. This is me and Thomas Lazarus from Germany. Sadie Hawkins, 1990. There's supposed to be another picture. I had pictures of all my dances out here. Anyway, somebody came in and said hello. I'm talking, so you have to get into the conversation of me. Anyway, so normally when people, if you are a returning subscriber, you're finding this kind of odd because normally I'm in a dingy little apartment in Norway. That's like that apartment is so small. I can fit that apartment in this apartment 3 times. Um, if you are are you a returning subscriber? Are you somebody that has been in this channel before? Because it's usually me on the bus, me walking around in Norway, right? It's usually just me on a bus, miserable, talking about how the weather sucks in Norway. If that's what you're used to, this has been a change in pace, hey? Because here I am in a very nice, large apartment, and I'm talking about different things. I'm talking about what I'm gonna do with the apartment. So, yes, my mom left me the apartment, and I'm trying to figure out. There's very little that I can do right now because right now I'm only staying here for not even a couple of weeks, 12 days. So I don't have a lot of time to do anything, but I'm cleaning and throwing stuff away. I'm going to order a dumpster and I'm going to get rid of a lot of stuff. I want to keep most of my mother's things. I don't want to throw away her things, but I want to throw away things that are taking up a lot of space. So I can't wait for the dumpster to get here because I'm so I want to throw away a lot of stuff. So yeah, so I don't know. Are people who are coming in? Are you people in Norway? People that have been following my channel from Norway? Is that where you know me from? Yeah, people don't say anything. They just come in. They come in and say hello. Okay, hello, but listen to what I'm saying and get into the conversation. Tell me where you know me from. Tell me what you were hoping to find here. Tell me something. You know what I mean? So yeah, so if you're somebody who's a returning subscriber from Norway, you're probably confused because you're used to seeing people walking around complaining about how cold it is, complaining about how the weather sucks, right? So now I'm here and I'm talking about what I'm gonna do with this apartment. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I know what I want to do, but there are limitations to what I can do. I just found a bag filled with crap. I think it's just like my mom. I'll tell you what my mom used to do. She'd be cleaning, right? And then she would get fed up with everything and she'd be like, oh, I don't know what to do with all this stuff. So she'd just chuck everything into a bag and leave it there until she felt like she could sort through it. Let me see. This is what I just found in her cupboards. She has my mom had a lot of stuff. She left a lot of stuff behind, so there's a Chanel number 5 here. I didn't see this anywhere. I'm really just now finding this. I want to check to see if it's. Why didn't anybody take this the last time we were here? Let me see. I'll be damned. She had a Chanel number 5 here. I'm only now finding this. Why didn't I take it? I think I know what this was. She has. There is another Chanel. How did I not see this? I was probably so overwhelmed with grief that I didn't look through everything. Calvin Klein Beauty. How did I not see any of this? I was just grieving. But I've been here twice after that. I think I had, and I don't know, those of you who have lost somebody that you loved, is it like you want to keep everything as they left, the things that they left, because you just feel like if you leave the things the way that they left those things, you will feel like they're coming back or something. I don't know. It's wow, she had all of this stuff. Look at it. I miss my mom so much. It's just I'm trying to be funny and cute and everything, but it devastates me that she's no longer here. So it's like afraid of going through her things. It's like she's gonna go, why are you going through my things? You know what I mean? How she was. She was a lovely lady, but she was a very strict mom too. Why didn't I look through these things? I think I was just so overwhelmed with grief I didn't want to. But the Chanel, I'm definitely taking that with me. Why is this still here? I'm taking that with me. Why didn't I take it when it happened? I didn't go through all of this stuff. I really didn't. Thank you, mommy. Obrigada, minha. Esse perfume. Eu queria ter visto ele antes. Como que eu não vi? É que eu não sei. Como que eu não vi? Thank you, mommy. There's so much stuff. No, this is my bed. This is my bedroom. The messiest room in the house. My bedroom. It was a mess when I was living here, and the tradition continued after I left. It's the room in the house. My bedroom. Of course, it's in the house. All sorts of things here. There's me and my husband in 19, God knows when, but it was a long time ago. This is us going to the World Cup games. We're going to a watch party somewhere. God, times were so different then. It's like when you first meet somebody and when you're first engaged or first your relationship starts and people are so in love. Like he was so in love with me, and now it's like we've been together for almost 30 years. I just hope that he's not gonna leave me without an explanation, at least. I don't think the explanation makes a difference. I think when, oh, by the way, he gave me this. This is aquarium. The fish are fake, by the way. I don't know. We've had so many ups and downs, but I want to stay married. I want to work out our differences and be happy together. Anyway, so welcome to my apartment in Brazil. Welcome. Hello and welcome to my apartment in Brazil. I live in Norway. You're a returning subscriber. You probably remember my broadcasts live walking around in Norway in the rain, in the snow, complaining about how cold it was and how horrible it was. Well, I'm in now. I didn't move back here. I'm just here on vacation. Are you somebody that was here when yeah, people don't answer my questions. They come in and say, oh, but they don't say anything else. Are you a returning subscriber from when you've seen me walking around in Norway and now you're wondering where I am now? I sometimes sitting in my living room in Norway working. Have you ever seen that? Yeah, people don't want to answer, so yeah, I'm not gonna keep trying to get their attention. Welcome to my apartment in Brazil. So this guy here, this was my dad. He was a marathon runner. He was a tennis player. Here are some of his old rackets to play with. He was an engineer. So he had an office. He was not like he wasn't a tech, he was an engineer. He sat in an office and designed substations, and there he is again running a marathon, the Rio Marathon. Here's my mom. She was a model and a designer and a teacher, everything good in this world. Yeah. Here's my stepsister and my mom. As you can see, I'm the ugly stepsister because she's gorgeous, isn't she? Look at her. Here's another photo from the marathon. My dad running a marathon. He ran a lot of marathons. Anyway, so is anybody here a returning subscriber that has seen my broadcasts from Norway? Yeah, people are not going to say anything. I have everything ready for my best friend to come and just stay with me, and another very close friend might also come. So I'm hoping as she comes, maybe she'll bring her sister. And I have 5 places at the table because somebody else might up. Some of our friends that know that I'm here. So we're gonna have Brazilian coffee. And I have some Norwegian stuff that I want them to try. So this here, I I brought this from, of course it's not Norwegian, but I bought it in Norway. Some tea from, and this, of course, is a staple in Norway and Sweden. My best friend likes it. We're probably gonna have some of that. I got some. My best friend did these, so I bought those for her. And this morning I went to the bakery, and I also got her some. I don't know if it's called just cream cheese. So she's gonna have some of that to eat. There's some cheese and some ham that she can have with it too. And she's gonna bring some authentics for me. Here's the laundry area. This here used to be where whenever we had people that worked for us, right? So they would sleep here, they would live here. They would sleep here, they had their own bathroom here next to the laundry area. So they could just close this door here and they'd have their own place there. And we would live in the rest of the house. There are two living rooms here. This one, the first living room, that one, the second living room. I am trying to have people from Norway, my acquaintances and friends in Norway, come and stay and help me pay for the maintenance fees. We'll see how that goes. See, so there is a bedroom here. That's my brother's bedroom. He has a lot of stuff that he's keeping here from the bistro that he closed. And I told him he can keep here for as long as he wants to. It's fine. Those are his dolls or my dolls. Not that there's anything wrong with it if he wanted to play with dolls, you know. So this is my brother's bedroom. There he is. When he was younger, he played basketball and he was a big fan of Michael Jordan's. So that's how they took this picture. My mom took that picture. So I want people to come and stay here, you know? And then they could help me with the maintenance. So far, no one has come, but I've been talking about it long enough. This is the bathroom that my brother and I shared when we were young. Oh boy, did we have some arguments about the bathroom. This is the messiest bedroom in the house. My bedroom, of course. I bought. I hope nobody. I hope my best friend's not watching. Know that I bought her perfume. I got this. I hope she likes it. The smell is now mine. It was my mom's. It was in her bedroom. I hadn't seen it. Just found it. So yeah, my bedroom was always the messiest in the house. I have my VHS tapes, books up there, video cassette players and recorders. I need to get those rolling so that I can check out what's in those VHS tapes in the living room so I can chuck some in the dumpster and keep the ones that have like family home videos and stuff. So, those of you who are watching this are wondering, well, did you leave Norway? Just temporarily, baby. I'm going back. My husband and my daughter are there. I'm not going to leave them. So this was my mom's bedroom. It's a suite, so there is a bathroom in there. She had 1,000, God knows how many pairs of shoes. I had this great idea that I'm gonna have all. She had like hundreds of dresses and clothes, and I'm going to wait for it. I'm gonna have those repurposed for myself. I don't like a lot of the patterns that she wore because I think it's a little bit too much for me. I don't have the personality to wear them, but I'm gonna have them like some of those redone, repurposed for me. There's an entire other closet here with clothing, so I'm gonna have it repurposed. Some of the clothes, I just put some of my clothes in there. So it is a lot of stuff. Anyway, I like some of it. Some of it I'm just gonna keep. Some of it I'm gonna have repurposed. Some of my old clothes are here because I know she never threw out any of my stuff. She also bought a lot of stuff she never used. So I don't know. Mommy, you had so much stuff. Yeah, she passed away a year ago, but I I haven't felt like I fully want to just like I don't want to throw all of her stuff away. We threw a lot of stuff away, like old stuff that was nothing, like nothing important. This stuff is really her, like her personality, her she was a vibe, she was a whole mood. Oh my god. This is from my wedding. They couldn't find this is okay, this might be funny or a little racist, but we couldn't find a white groom with a black bride. So we basically put makeup on the bride so she would look darker. This was one my mom, of course, saved it. She saved so much stuff. Being in here, I just miss her so much. Oh my god. This was from a trip that we made a gazillion years ago to the northeast of Brazil. Oh, we made so many wonderful trips as a family. I want it to be 1985 again so I can be living here with my parents. Everyone's alive and well. That's what I want. It's not going to happen, of course. So I'm just going to. I am eventually going to change things around. I haven't gotten around to do it. I'm eventually going to change more things when I have money. And I'm going to retire. And instead of being cold in Norway, hello everybody who's coming into. If you're a returning subscriber, you obviously know me in a dingy little apartment in Norway, right? And now we're in a spacious place. Yeah, this is my actual apartment. But I don't live here. I live in Norway, in a place that's like 3 times smaller than this place here. We're not ready to have this conversation yet. So if you're used to seeing me walking around in the snow complaining about the weather, I'm not doing any of this now. I'm here. And it's actually hot in Brazil. But don't worry, fellas. We have something called air conditioning. So you don't have to worry that's going to be too hot all the time. You can come and visit. They have air conditioning. So I'm waiting for my best friend to come over. Yeah, she's going to stay here with me. Maybe she'll bring her son, who's my godson. I got him a little gift, Norway, a keychain that says Norway in it with the map of Norway. I got her perfume and I got her pullerbrød from Norway that she specially requested. I'm just going to go back and wait for her. She's always late, by the way. She's always late. And not late like 15 minutes late. She's like 5 hours late. She's always late. So I'm just going to go wait for her. Thank you for tuning in. If you don't come back for a couple of weeks and then you find another broadcast of mine walking around complaining about the weather, it's because I'm back home in Norway. I'm in Brazil now.